Welcome back to Alan Wake, part 24. In the last part, we have successfully escaped Dr. Hartman's clinic and funhouse, and now we are in the garden trying to reunite with Barry in order to escape this madness.
Yeah, we already did the hedge maze, so shouldn't we just be, closing in on the driveway?
Well, we haven't had the surprise ambush from the bushes. Ha! Ambush bushes.
Well, here's the thing, they also spawned a dude behind you.
But the dude behind me is being a little coy right now. These guys are the smaller guys are more interested in flanking. The mid-sized guys will just go right for you.
It's like they play D&D or something.
It's like they have roles to play.
Ooh.
More characters in a story. No,
there's a manuscript over there.
Oh, God.
Poltergeist.
Jesus. Ow. Okay, Phantom Wheelbarrow. Now Phantom Gate. Let's die. I wanted to
keep using up your batteries like that, dude. You should save them.
Because I'm used to how quickly I get my batteries back, so they're expendable.
For the moment, Barry was just glad he had survived the fall. He had been separated from Al, and there was no easy way to climb back up. He told himself he'd be okay in the gloomy forest at night.
He was kind of an optimist.
He would just have to wait for a while for Al to find his way down. Barry turned when he heard the heavy footsteps and saw the movement. The man-shaped shadow lunged at him from the bushes, an axe held high. Barry screamed and threw up his hand. The world exploded.
And the world explosion is us actually switching it back to the world of light, right?
I think Barry Barry might have had a flashbang grenade in his hand somehow.
Oh.
I'm not too clear. It's describing an event that hasn't happened yet.
Right.
More dudes. Welcome to the Garden of Terror.
I like that, honestly. I mean, it's not honestly as fun as Cursed Hollow or Dragonshire, but Garden of Terror really does force you to pay attention to objectives, as opposed to Cursed Hollow, where as long as you're really defending the objectives, you don't actually have to take them.
Right.
Dragonshire just speeds up the game if you manage to take the objective. You can defend the objective forever and not actually need to take it.
If they can't win, then I can't lose.
Kind of.
Yes, we know all about birds flying overhead. I've seen Alfred Hitchcock for like 5 minutes.
I have not seen the birds.
I only saw the very end of the birds when they actually escape. Spoiler alert, they actually escape at the end of the movie.
Oh.
Sorry.
That is a terrible thing, isn't it?
No, the heroes escape, not the birds.
Oh, the heroes escape. Okay.
Let's get out of here. Can you open this gate?
Maybe.
Because just like in a lot of good horror stories, the heroes eventually get wise to the premise.
There's a very large murder of crows about to dive bomb us. Don't let us get murdered by crows, please.
And here comes the Crow Keepers.
Hurry up, Barry!
Oh, this is a gameplay segment that they use in Destiny 1 all the damn time.
What? Survive the encounter, wait for the door to open?
Yep.
Oh, of course. I don't think these...
Mind you, they use it a lot in Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 2 video game as well.
Okay, so here's what you do. Alright, flare gun. Very important. Get in the light. Survive Big Papa. And then shoot. Fuck, I only have one flare gun shot left.
How do you confuse a twig for a key?
Get away from me, charging man. My friend is too confused right now. He cannot... Okay, great. Now put it in the fucking lock. Also, I noticed I haven't been attacked by any birds yet, which is pretty nice.
Yeah, the birds are a background object right now.
I think the door's open already, but I can't. I'm not turning around right now.
Yep, door's open. Bail!
Bail. Bail. Fuck this.
Bail doesn't drop anything good. You can't convince me otherwise.
Mary, what if those were real people? How can you tell?
Al, please tell me we're headed for the nearest "You're now leaving Bright Falls. Come back soon" sign.
We're going to the Anderson farm.
I knew you were gonna say something like that. You know what? You owe me big time for this. When this is through, if we make it, I don't care what anybody says, I'm done with darkness. You're gonna buy me a tanning bed as a gift, and I'm gonna live in it.
Don't worry, we'll make sure you get your kids' meal.
Yeah, see, Barry, I even fumigated the house just for you. See, it'll be a new retreat for you.
I miss Brutal Legend.
I'm crazy, but that's fine, Barry.
Oh, you got that right, Al. You're barking mad. You are by far the
But
craziest.
maybe that's inevitable when you deal with crazy stuff like this. It helps. This is happening, Barry. Alice, they never had Alice. She's trapped in the darkness at the bottom of the lake, but she's not dead.
Al, how can you know that?
I know, Barry. I can...
Al,
No, listen. I can bring her back. I can find her. There's something special about this place. The lake, it does something to the works of art created here. It makes them come true. But there's a catch. The dark presence, whatever that thing is, twists it to its own ends. That's why all of this is happening. It's using my manuscript to take over everything.
Al, I believe you.
It happened to Thomas Zane before, it happened to the Andersons.
I believe you. Crazy or not, you're not delusional. Weird shit's going down. That's a fact. I'm on board, man. I'm with you.
The Andersons knew about it, but they
Just
were too
pay
far
attention
gone
to the road,
tell me
Barry.
with all the drugs they were on. But they wrote it down. There's a message somewhere at their farm, Barry. We just need to find it.
Look out!
Barry! Damn it, Barry! I'm foregoing your Happy Meal.
Barry, no hot fudge sundae for you. You have failed.
Al!
We deny desserts to failures.
God damn it, Al! Talk to me!
Ah, just like a New Yorker. He doesn't know how to fucking drive on a cliff.
I had lost my gun in the crash.
How?
Nowhere to be seen.
Because the gun was on the dashboard.
Yeah, it was on the dashboard, but you look at the car is fine.
Barry!
But
So it should still be in the car.
we can't reach the car, though.
Okay!
Pull out your damn paraglider!
That,
I was trying to get out of the car!
I mean, I could try floating down on my college-looking jacket.
Yeah, do that.
Get that.
It won't
Are
actually
you
work
okay?
like that, but you can try it.
You can do anything if you try. I mean, you could fail, but at least you tried. Just like we could try to find a light source using moonlight and my shining white teeth.
The shiny teeth are simple,
something moving down
just
here.
like the stars in
Barry, it's a take it! Use
space.
a flare, Barry!
Yeah, Barry, do it.
Yeah!
Barry, are you alright?
So it was a flare that he had.
I'm good, Al! I'm great! Guess he never
Oh,
messed with anyone
yeah.
from New York City before,
That's why
huh?
the night exploded. It's because he threw up a flare. But
You're gonna have to find your way around to the farm now. I'll be waiting.
this game does
Wait,
that.
if that's where he is, he's
Barry,
closer to the
just
farm
wait
than
for
we
me,
are.
okay?
Hell, he just needs to climb over a single wall and he's there.
I'm going to the farm. I'm gonna go ahead.
I was gonna say this game does it like almost to a fault where you're on a high
Now
place,
he's Rambo.
you look down into the
This would
distance,
turn
and you
into
can
a
see your
disaster if I didn't
destination.
catch up with Barry.
Yeah,
Just to remind you
Breath
as
of
to
the
how,
Wild does that a lot too.
which game does that?
Breath of the Wild.
Well, I mean, you could
Seriously, that's the opening cutscene for Breath of the Wild.
Link can paraglide down, but Alan Wake can't.
Tree!
Alan Wake is more like fallen fake.
No. Barrels stop exploding.
No magic barrels. I haven't hit the winery yet.
Ow!
Damn it, I'm not buying your glasses. Get away. Light source.
So effectively, this is a hard light surface from Portal 2, right?
Well, it's instant death on the poltergeist, which is pretty nice.
Manuscript page.
All right, what's the next chapter? Walter at the Anderson
When he stopped
farm.
the car at the Anderson farm, Walter felt relieved. Oblivion
Alan,
was
the
close
story
at
has too
hand.
many fucking
The brothers
characters.
wouldn't miss a jar of moonshine
I'm not
or
even
two
sure
in
who
Ruby
Walter
Ash.
is.
But then he saw the man
Exactly.
and he knew who it was. Driving for his life and knowing it was useless, he didn't realize he was crying until he couldn't see the road for the tears.
And then he spun out and ended up in Carmageddon 2.
The end.
That means Carmageddon 2 as well. Mind you, Carmageddon 2 is not really the best of single-player experiences, but it's a pretty good car combat game.
Car combat.
You've played car combat games before, haven't you?
Oh, of course. I grew up on as early as as early as like age 8. I was playing Twisted Metal 1 on PS.
I personally don't care for a Twisted Metal's take on car combat. I much prefer the over Arcadia melee systems that Carmageddon focuses on.
I kind of appreciated like the mystery, a lot of it, because I don't think I've ever truly beat Twisted Metal. And then Twisted Metal Black. Oh man, that game was a classic.
Now, people have a lot of good things to say about Twisted Metal Black, but I've actually never played any of the Twisted Metal games.
It's mostly because it's inspired by Painted Black by the Rolling Stones.
Okay.
I mean,
Do they actually use the Painted Black track?
Yes, it does. As a matter of fact, whenever you beat the game, it's the credits music.
Agent Nightingale stared
Cool.
at the passed out rider. The man was sleeping off one hell of a night. Nightingale felt a stab of envy at Wake's oblivion, but he had a job to do. He put the gun to Wake's head and almost became a murderer. His hand shook and his throat felt tight and dry. Biting his teeth, he tried again to pull the trigger. He lost the nerve. Wake stirred. Nightingale would have to settle for an arrest.
That was a very short paragraph in what would have been like a couple of paragraphs in a better story.
I wonder what the whole story of the game would look like end to end if you put all the manuscripts together.
To be perfectly honest, you could likely do that. I mean, you'd have to actually reorganize them because the method in which you pick them up is not the method that they're written in.
Right.
Certainly.
I mean, there is, there would be like an ideal order. Is swing, a swing, a swing, swing.
There you go.
Yay. Electricity is my friend.
I could sense the movement in the woods ahead. Facing the enemy without a weapon was dangerous, but I had no choice.
The flash.
Oh, come on. We have a heavy duty flashlight. Oh, what does it say?
Trust no one in the dark. Not even yourself.
Ah, shit. Barry's gonna get possessed, isn't he?
Maybe.
Cloud.
Would you like to hear more about good dietary sources for omega-3 fatty acids?
Not particularly. I know that strawberries are good for your heart, but that's because they are generally good fruit.
Strawberries are sweet. They are good with parfait. I really wish I could have had just one fewer opportunity to turn the generator. I have no flares. I have no cares.
Dude, just run.
I just ruined my underwear. I might actually die here.
You must run away from the taken before they
Right, time for the Taken
make
Darkness
you one
Shuffle.
of their kin.
Ow. Back, you monsters. Okay, it's okay. They can't pass through streetlights. We're gonna be fine.
A car was driving away from the farm, headed in the same general direction as I was. For all I knew, it was Barry, caught in the consequences of leaping before looking.
So what, he stole a pickup truck?
Well, they're all... I mean, damn, it seems like everybody in this town just leaves their keys in the vehicle.
No, they should stop doing that.
You see how irresponsible people are with their goods? There's even a campsite. They left the embers going without putting it off. That is very bad woodsing.
Yes, very, very,
Very bad woodsing. This game
And
is,
they left their coffee thermos.
this game is terrible with its thematic messages.